corruption, they all side. For the man get irrational safe. Now walk and the brother no one give account of what they do.
Not also it they be again. Not so like the way the government they hide for do anything. Now the people they want for know what they happen at the government and they eager for take part in national activity. The government of Salon forbid the people government and they're not for afraid for opening gates to the people. Thomas, you don't hear about OGP, open government partnership?
No, now OGI I don't hear about open government initiative.
Well, now OGI gets for implement OGP na Salon, but now the Salon government they bring OGP come na the country for can help them for govern better one and make sure say transparency, accountability, integrity, they all side for governance.
Inside that side cow na they eat grass.
Let's not talk there. It don't tell let the people they know how much the government they give for run the ministry.
All right, okay. Well, family, good morning. One for welcome now to on our usual program. This na Fedration Link, the program where they link with sister station them all about. This program you got them even beyond Kailam district because now they reach even up to Liberia border. But all the same, if you dey Tonkolili, now for tune to Radio Baft, if you dey Kiss Bo. Tune to Kiss FM. If you dey Bont, Radio Bontiko. If you dey Pujan, Radio 1J. If you dey Makeni, Radio Mankne. If you dey Moyamba, you go tune to Radio Morka. If you dey Cambia, tune to Radio Colenten, Kenema, Eastern Radio, Kailan, Radio Moa. If you dey Kwenadugu, Radio Bintumani. We dey also on Down Mountain of Freetown, Universal Radio, Citizen Radio. And if you put local, Radio Bankasoka. You can also tune SLBC Namakeni, SLBC Kono, SLBC Magboruka. You go able to forget this program live. Well, with being at the studio, of course, I get one of the strong man of the OGP, Uja, Mr. Jallo. Good morning.
Good morning, me people in Sierra Leone.
Of course, get critical man, Theophilus Bender.
Fun with them. Well, good morning.
All right, now we'll start with news brief, Mr. Jallo.
Good morning, me people in this country. For now, OGP, they look on the election process, and so far we want to say we thank. The various political parties, the manner which how they conduct themselves up to this particular time, though they get some certain hitches and one or two, but overall we want to say, the manner which how things in the move, we thank them very much. That show how civilized nation then they do things them. And also again we want to remind we people them say the restriction way police give is still there in place, and would they ask the citizens of this country for make them be law abiding. Even me if we get a vehicle, they no accredit them, but that doesn't mean say we not for follow waiting the law say. So would they call on even when they wouldn't get vehicle them, would they no accredit, make them not feel bad. All these stuff for make them just help you all for make this election also go fine. You see, police no go Canada the studio here for can tell people and say, what, we get an intelligence report and make can so things them. So whatever police do now for the interest of this country. So there would they call people them for make them abide by that instructions. We come from the Sierra Leone police. Very, very important. And so far we don't see the manner which how campaign they go on, and we hope. See the one they wouldn't in a defense, then they would watch now, then look the various parties them waiting and don't talk and waiting and capable of doing. Then you vote wisely for the people them, so that at least Sierra Leone will get new leaders them, people who they perform, people them who they able to do something, we will all go able benefit. So far now that we just watch the process and we go give a report at the end. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jallo. To you, Theophilus.
Thank you very much. I want to start by responding for the first time to Mr. Jallo on saying that we get for abide by the instruction of the Sierra Leone police. The police has said again limitation, and we as citizens not the under the instruction of the Sierra Leone police, we the under the instruction of the law. As long as you not commit any crime, you are not under the instruction of the police. So, and I make talk the last time about consensus. Whatever they do around the whole process for be based on consensus, not to based on imposition. Say power na so for do. It should not be an instruction. The police should not think that they are so powerful that they can instruct the whole country and the whole country for abide. That is not the way it should be, right? I don't know, maybe you will get a counter review, but my own perspective is that we are not under the authority of the police as an entity, but under the authority of the law, and that's it. But I can tell you, say, the police, we don't try to get further discussion with the political party them, and not just few political parties now, but they get the majority of the political parties them. Now we don't sign to a communique for say, okay, waiting the police they don't say they will go buy them, and that the police themselves they don't relax the restriction for even include some number of commercial vehicles there where they will give accreditation, and the government also say they will provide about 70 buses where go across the country free of charge as long as you provide your voters ID card. If you not get voters ID card, then you can move around, but you will pay the regular transportation fare where they can pay. So I think to say that better, we're not going to go beyond this, but the indication is that anytime where restrictions are imposed, they give a semblance of a state of emergency, and only the president gets right for announce a state of emergency. And we get MACP. We get two types of MACP. The one MACP they in force right now, when where military and police they deploy together in strategic offices like NEC, State House, the President Lodge, VP office, VP Lodge, and all that. The second MACP in the emergency MACP, and that will not need at all. And under that kind emergency MACP day, we hold the last election, and we are not at war, so there's no need for any emergency issue. All right. This I'll go to other issues now. Of course, like I say, election day just day around the corner, and from your perspective, I see so much emphasis on promoting or advocating for non-violence, and less emphasis on voters' education. And for me, this is very, very crucial. Many civil society organizations then, because of the volatile situation where they see around, they focus more on non-violence education, and voters' education key, because we see the last election, so many void votes. And if we get void votes in this coming election, there's going to be very serious. And we're going to forget 4 elections in one. Very confusing for many people, especially given the educational level of many of these family. And local council, presidential, parliamentary elections, according to the spirit of the constitution, they're not destined for be held together. So the fact said that they hold them together, now an outright manipulation already, because local council, the lifespan na 4 years. The presidential and parliamentary election, the holders of the office, then they be president, parliamentarian, na 5 years term. So I must see what side somebody they go for 5 years, and this they go for 4 years, then they come back and come meet up at the same election. Normally, a local council election, they hold them 1 year ahead. But because of what happened in the last election, we have to say the holding all the elections, they work well. I mean, especially for the ruling party, we see, I mean, a reputation of it in this election, and we should not allow it to become a pattern wherein we hold the 2 elections they are together. It is not destined to be like that unless they adjust the constitution. And of course, it will make the process very cumbersome. Then now 55%, none the threshold for the one we go win for be president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And according to observers them, not to the one that they call observe the election, observers we think to say if let one party pull 55% in the election, it's not going to be very easy, because when you look at the political divide right now, with most parties infiltrating, strongholds both on both ends. If I not say 55% not gonna be easy for get, and for less somebody get 55%, you give a pool about 1,700,000 and more votes. So the possibility of a runoff very, very crucial. And if that happen, then a runoff will be held in 2 weeks. But if a party magically pull 55%, then we will get a new president by next week, right? So next say they are fully prepared for it. So we hope say they will do the best, and we wish all the parties there where they contest in the election the very, very best. And we also wish NEC the very best. And we hope say the police themselves go behave in a way where no go amount to intimidation of voters or political parties. Then President Ernest Bakoma don finally launched the Mamama Airport project. Not only the Mama Airport project, he also launched the long-awaited ambulance service. If I not say after the Ebola, all the ambulance they will be they all be disappear. But just recently, the president don't launch the ambulance service where every side ambulance will be readily available for response to any emergency situation. But let's focus on the Mama project. The Mama Airport project now project where the president say go be a legacy project, and according to the package, the new Mama Airports go with a new city. So Freetown will be an old city, and then the new airports area will be the city. And most of the offices them, according to the president, get for move. And this now a loan from China, the Exim Bank, and now $318 million, and IMF, World Bank, and other international players, they be the one against this project. So it's a good project, but it's not timely because of the economic situation where the country finds itself in, and of course because of the huge Chinese influence now the country. If I not say the project they go on as they don't launch them already. And we see also the toll road. The toll road remains an issue than most because they're not complete at 8. They don't begin take money. And if you work now, you just from here for go to Waterloo, the dust where they cover you gonna be surprised that same road they will they pay for. So if anything, if you don't wait when they done the road, then they begin take the toll gate. But already the Chinese people, they don't begin the slow down the work because they are comfortable that whilst they work, they make huge money every day. Imagine the thousands of vehicles them where they ply that route today. And of course the Lunge people are not happy with the Mama Airport project because they fear say Lunge Airport will be relegated, and for them that could be something where will be very unwelcoming. Yes. And of course, the major political parties, sorry for saying major, all political parties, they're very important. But we say major political parties because we get 6 among the rest where show real seriousness in the coming election, where in fact that them be meet the criteria for send candidates them to the presidential debate. We see most of them don't hold political rallies, massive. APC, massive crowd. SPP, massive crowd. NGC, massive crowd. ADP come out yesterday. We see massive crowd. I understand say C4C they come out today. I don't know, but that's what I had. And as they say, will come with big crowd. I don't begin to get some indication. And all don't go peacefully, thank God for that. But we see some tearing of banners in some areas them, and nothing to say we for reach to that level. Then of course, 2 more issues than most. Dr. Kande Kole Yumkela in citizenship matter, they come up tomorrow na the Supreme Court, and the outcome of it go determine whether Dr. Yumkela qualify or not for run for the presidency. And we don't already see the Chief Justice Abdullahi Cham will say not get for day in the panel because he's a member of the ruling party. Then so obviously go tell well for let it sit on the matter day, and we wait for see waiting at the outcome. But Charles Francis Magai himself don't file a petition against Dr. Samura Kamara on grounds that he not be resigned for 1 year as minister before the election. Secondly, the way and manner where they select him for be the flag bearer. So and Charles Magabi don't let according to the next timetable for petition, but instead they go to the Supreme Court to go ask for an extension. So the first thing now whether the Supreme Court will grant them the extension, and I understand say not to Iwangede in other people themselves involved. Then the Independent Radio Network, the National Elections Watch knew, they don't recruit hundreds of people them for take part in the local monitoring of the election, and with the hope say all things will come out very well at the end of the day, but they are fully prepared. Then maybe lastly, we will get a very big guest working at the country on the invitation of PPRC when the former president of Ghana John Dramani Mahama, well, it come get the political party flag bearers them for commit themselves to a peace communique. And this peace communique now for say the political parties them go accept the outcome of the election provided it is there in the communique, provided the election free and fair. So therefore, National Electoral Commission gets a very big obligation for make sure say the election outcome will be credible and will be acceptable. But key things that happen, the events will be take place in the Blue Hotel be coincide with the APC rally. So Dr. Samuel Kamara was not there, but it's understandable where the reason why making not be did it because it be just a coincidence that let's say we get the young rally and it began for Dede because they began for spend long time in the street. But what me surprised many that the fact say President Anes Bakoma was supposed to be there, but he was not there. You know, many people are surprised and they even delayed the program for about an hour, just waiting for him to come, but he not come at all. Ebede and the APC rally, and this for many people them, they're not being really appreciated because they say this event not a national event and the party event not just a party event. So one of the failures of President Koeman, the fact say throughout in presidency, you're not able to draw the line between party affairs and national affairs. And this is not a very serious cause for concern for the incoming president that the interest of the country for be put first above anything else. I don't know if Mr. Jolo disagree.
No, I feel that's your opinion.
You're making a point.
That's just an opinion. You understand this? You know the thing is,
but it's a factual opinion.
No. You see one thing.
What else
you
is
are
more
making
important?
You are making an opinion here.
No, but we're talking about the national interest.
No, but
it's a party interest.
No. You didn't do research. You don't do research for understand. See, now so you don't. That's the outcome. You understand? What do the devil say here is this? This is an opinion. You understand? And I know they question your opinion. Okay. I hope you understand. That is that's not so how you see them. Understand? But I understand, say, from the office of the president, you understand that there is a clear distinction between voting at the office in function, and voting at the party in function. Okay. I hope you understand. And so far,
the president does not understand.
No. You can't say that.
Understand,
you understand fully because you know voting at the offices or the office of the president they do. You understand? Then also again, you know waiting the party they do.
Yes, understand. Okay,
so that
but this thing simple.
Now the
peace communique signing were involved.
No.
It was good for let the president go against the president them.
No.
And it was supposed to have been there.
No.
You never take one thing.
Now you don't think so.
But it not even sound representative. Not even in vice president.
Now you don't think so.
No, but that much you were there.
Yes, but
and you saw the disappointment.
I was. Yes.
People. It was not a disappointment.
No, now you. That's perhaps now you put yourself disappointed.
Sure.
Because no, listen. No, honestly,
to be honest with you,
there was the focus. The focus been there on the political party there.
But you agree say the president be there on the agenda?
No, hold on.
No, he was.
The focus been there on presidential candidate.
Yes.
Because they for sign a communique of peace.
So you can imagine how important it was for the president.
In case the president gets they receive guests.
No. We're not talking about guests here. We're talking about going on a political rally.
The president get all the matter.
No, we're not talking about another matter. We're talking about a political rally.
If the president
let's focus on the issue.
No, if the president gets order. That the president not just been wait for go for rally. There were people coming at State House on that particular day president they received.
How can it be possible that most? How can it be possible?
No, but it's possible.
It's possible. More important that day.
President
go on that particular event then
president go work. President go work. No so.
He go kusai.
It go work
It was for the rally. No, it was for the rally.
No, but
It was for the rally.
no, but then na weekday it go work.
No, but
Rally
there
is
was an
just
important event.
no the events of
Elders.
coming out. No, now the
But
fact.
the pictures are all over the place. The president was not at State House. He was out there on a rally.
Which is,
And another problem for let the president go for the rally, but at least when it time, because remember the president for the rally from morning time, but at least that 5 o'clock when the event take place, go up at this very important event to be seen and commit yourself to the P, because the whole thing around the whole piece we're done a threat and then between APC and SLPP.
The focus, no,
We have to
there are
make that
other,
clear.
yes.
No, but the major players.
No, there are other parties. This piece not for those two
All right,
political
well,
parties.
I think say the president
There are other
already.
parties. Notwithstanding
That's
that.
a factual opinion.
Notwithstanding that,
Anyway, I respect your view also.
even
but that's what I think.
the talk about Mama
Okay.
but I mean, let's look at the other side.
Okay.
How that go create a lot of job.
Yeah, but that must do we need it now?
Why not?
Do we need it now?
Why will not they try for progress? Why?
To be honest, wow for delayed development.
When you don't any development already.
No. Well,
Look at the launch of the ambulance service. We were expecting it to have happened ever since.
No,
now if you don't
Why
have
now?
but if you don't have
that ambulance service is a matter of delay. They look for somebody who can manage them properly.
Do we need to find somebody else?
Of course.
What is the Ministry of Health and Sanitation?
No.
What is run by them and the need?
No,
It's just creating a unit in the ministry.
No.
We open so much offices there.
No.
We expand it.
No, well.
Now that make the economy don't crash.
No.
Okay, let me tell you something. In fact, the ambulance, not to the Ministry of Health, they control them.
Yeah.
You understand that?
But health issue they address.
Yeah, of course they address it. But they get, you understand that, another special body.
So create
you
a
understand
unit
that?
under the ministry.
No, listen. No.
Professionals.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Now they work in Africa.
Professionals.
Yes. Then people know the ambulance.
Don't we have professionals in the ministry?
No.
Different ball game.
Right, okay,
These are
okay.
different things you try to talk about.
Okay.
You understand that? When you look at the health policies, it make them crystal clear.
Certain.
You understand that? Uda then support this one, not a government oriented.
Ambulance service?
Yes.
What about ambulance there?
No.
What about ambulance?
No, you get somebody who
They got somebody where they can manage them.
Not a wig, not the state get ambulance
Now
there.
that's what the chap was saying. Somebody else who is going to manage it. You understand that? Where before say everything now that particular that institution body they responsible for the ambulance.
Okay.
That's what you do. You understand that?
somebody for manage them.
Yeah, but that's why I have the ministry.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Okay.
The ministry will serve as an oversight.
Yes.
Oversight.
Yes. You understand? But you get a particular body. You understand? We're responsible for that.
Okay.
And I'm not feeling we too late. For
Me, I'm
that.
not to say a separate body necessary. We just need to create a special unit within the Ministry of Health and Sanitation.
Look, listen.
That's a unit.
That ambulance service thing.
You get the personnel there.
No, you get people like with the ambulance.
Okay, professional again.
Other African countries.
Okay.
Other African countries, they use that company there for operate ambulance service.
Yeah.
They go train we young people them for make them be professional in that thing there.
All right, okay.
Then they left and give them.
All right.
But anyway, no go more back.
I know just an opinion you express than most.
No, but it's fact.
Yeah, that's
the
fact.
company, that company there don't they operate ambulance service now West Africa. Now Africa.
Okay, my friend come there call.
Yes. No. Not anything.
Foolishness.
It's a
Foolishness.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway,
Not to have the competence. What is wrong for level blow for yourself?
all right.
What is wrong about that?
All right. Okay. Let me answer this. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, the corporate look bad for me for my just money because I get too much more.
You get me?
Good morning. Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, Federation Link. You get me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. The corporate look very, very bad off. Good morning, Federation Link. Good morning, Sierra Leone. Of course, another human disappearance in my body seat. Of course, on the 26th February this year, the police confirmed to me say they go gather good number of people from one Kasama village, Benduban section. One of the preachers say two people they don't lost, and the two people and they according to report, Nawan Idrissa, Lucy Elias Moniman, and one Bobo Amadou Kenneth. According to one elderly person who stayed at the village a day, it disclosed to Federation Link team say no picking a loss at the time the picking and go for do something outside. And he say huge number of people will come up from all parts of the country, including Rutai. And at the end of the day, according to her, he say it's suspected some discussion will go on, but you're not able to tell you clearly what this discussion will be there about. And the people don't know since that time and they don't try every humanly possible for retrieve the picking a day to no avail. When I go to the police station, the police are confronted with the indeed. If they don't get that report and if they don't go come with 7 people there, including the town chief of the Kasama village, and they presently they under police net helping them with investigation for make sure say the picking come back as required. For the meantime, the SLPP presidential candidate, retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, don't pay the visit to Moyamba on Friday. And a visit was a landmark because people that gathered at the mini stadium from 3 o'clock in the afternoon and they wait for a reach Moyamba Township by after 12. But believe me, the crowd be patient. Hundreds and thousands of people they wait for Madabio. Interestingly, this time campaign, as as we see in the ministerial, Madabio was engaged in teaching the people on the voter education how to vote and how to fold the ballot paper. Conclusively, Madabio therefore tell the people that in his concluded statement say, I can't give you a fair word, and I therefore come back. But when I come now as different Madabio. And of course, he left my township and proceed to another destination. At the meantime, the presidential flag bearer for LGC, Dr. Yonkela, also visited Moyamba on Saturday, and he will also be seeing hundreds of his supporters, the welcome and the talk to people in the Kosbari. In his speech, he almost talked like the same message from Madabio, promising the people that when he take over, and get formation say everybody will see salary, especially the nurses, and it will give them pinko, and it will make sure say education become number 1 in his agenda. He left Moyamba Township yesterday and proceeded to Bangrua, who say we understand say now the hometown is the wife. That's so far from Moyamba District of the Fedration Link, reporting from Moyamba Alpha Laluba.
Thank you very much, Alpha Laluba. Alpha Laluba, the report from Moyamba, and of course, you don't tell you exactly what happened there this weekend. We dey go put local right now and join with colleague Abubakar as they on standby right now for tell we exactly what happened at the put local access. We they try forget Abubakar Kanu. We they on standby. In case you want to be part of this program, send your text message to 076470400 and you will be part of the program. We they try to forget Abubakar Kanu at any moment from now. Of course, he go try for give you a report as to what's in happening in Protocol District. Still, we sorry, we they try to forget Abubakar Kanu. As they on standby, Abubakar Kanu of Port Local City, they on standby for Mekigiwi. After this, we go Bonth and we go join with colleague Morrison. Good morning, Abubakar.
Yeah, good morning, Dan. Good morning, listeners of Fedration Link. This morning, we're at the 5th of March 2018 has now left about 2 more days to general elections.
What's it happening now, Putoko now?
Yes, Dan Moss, Mr. Jallo, and Pio. As we talk now, the National Electoral Commission don't prepare all the necessary materials, both sensitive and non-sensitive materials. And same we should don't train all staff we get for during the polling day for the 7th March 2018 general elections. According to Mr. Augustine Mohammed, we are the assistant NEC officer, we be the talk to Fedration Link, as he also emphasized, say, plenty people we Friday we get about 15,000 people we no go for go collect the voter ID card. He say the number don't cut down very low, and seems to few people now don't left for collecting the voter ID card. But yesterday, we na the 3rd day of March 2018, he say na the deadline that we then stipulated and seems to 5 o'clock, and at the time we then put. Well, he say now nobody not get right again for collect any voter ID card at the NEC office. Well, the All People's Congress Party, APC, yesterday don't end the rally. We cut across right away from Kafubulom Chibdom. We consist of constituency 07677 and 74 as HE President Dr. Anesbe Kuruma together with the presidential flag bearer winner Dr. Samua Kamara all be there for see how they were able to tell the people in Nalungi for the Mamama airport. We President Anesbe Kuruma we go officially launch na Mahuku village inside Koya Chibdom, all inside Port Loko district. As we see, the government gets a great desire for connect Freetown and Lungi with the process of negotiation. It will continue with other investors. Then we want to build the bridge between Lungi and Port Loko. We cut across inside Lungi. You see that will able to help the airport for do more work and seems to enhance better economic development. According to HE, President Dr. Anesbe, my urges to people are not for change their mind and safety. Come the 7th of March, make the able votes for the APC. Well, the flag bearer winner Dr. Samua Kamara get for left and pass na in village. We plenty people that tried it and they surprised who say Dr. Samua Kamara born. Well, exactly so yesterday, he able point out say Namurko, we get about 15 houses. Now they born inside of Chibdom, Kumabai Waterloo section. Well, Dr. Samura, they call on the people that Namurko say, then picking them don't turn back and say to say the 7th of March, now the decision go make say if the picking them we born Namurko, na a blessing picking and so na picking we in Papa actually get a great desire for born inside Morocco village. We get about 15 houses. Dr. Samua Kamara call on the people in Morocco. Well, this constituency, we Dr. Samua Kamara born, he get about 67,000 population. But then the population west of the see is more than 50,000 because all the people in Morocco and together with constituency 67, we get about 4 Chibdoms. All together na Gary Junction, we then see now then the born Dr. Samua Kamara, we na the flag bearer of the All People's Congress Party. And plenty people, including chairman from Morocco to Open Progressive Association, we na Mr. Sanko, in the tell Dr. Samua see, he say he come back na in Usa Ibon, na a big blessing to the people in Namafoki Chibdom, especially inside Port Loko district. As this na pan the way the security apparatus them inside Port Loko district seems to don't train all the personnel them we get for take care of the polling centers them across Port Loko district. Sia Sandy, we na the superintendent of police for second agenda, we be talk to Fedration Link, he put and clearly say police in priority now for protect the people and we go vote, but rather for take the affairs of any political party. He say after the end of the polling day, he said the police get the right to see how the voting and the counting exercise they carry on. Well, the AIG Northwest, when David Sahid Kuruma in the emphasize the fact that everybody get the right for exercise in front of, during and after elections. As A.G. Bono, we na the local unit commander for Poloko Police Division in the emphasize say him as a police officer no get any stone on top, rather for see that any political party where they participate for these elections get the desired security apparatus. As the human situation inside Port Local district, same way so friendly, they do a rally for call on the people to exercise them frontal. I say election, not to war, but na a peace, and peace plus tranquility, na any carry on to development. As the Mamama Airport, same way so we don't launch inside Koya Chibdom, President Ernest Bekruma don't put plenty in them. We get for the inside Koya Chibdom. We launched the project. President Ernest Bekruma the emphasize he say na the China 73 na inga for do the construction and self say but this particular area na inga for be the second city in the country with plenty offices them together with the parliament, the state house and other ministerial offices and go for come and locate them at this place and self say this place na inga for purely administrative city inside this country and free triangle for be a touristic attractive place when at the essence city inside this country. As all the people na Mashimura inside constituency 071, people na Lokomasama inside constituency 074, all those climax and see that all the people we then choose for Seka for the 2018 general election, more especially the members of parliament we cut across from the All People's Congress Party, Kwan Coalition, SAPP, say the people the hold them in high esteem. And self say one among them, Honorable Sadiwa Bakamara, with plenty people they call the survivor, a force to be reckoned with because there will be plenty development inside Koya Chibdom. Abu Masare Elas Furikolo, he say, now if philanthropist, we don't construct but 38 schools. Well, Abu Karim Kuruma, na constituency 070, say na a teacher, we don't teach plenty begin them. Abu Karim Kamara, na constituency 069, inside the place beside Dr. Samura Kamara born, na a man, we don't do plenty in them na the south and east, for Seka, we be program manager for MAPCO. Reporting for OJ and OGP Federation Link, Abubakar Kanu from Port Local City, the newly created region, na the Northwest region.
All right, thank you very much, Abubakar, for that report there. Abubakar, the report from Port Local District, of course, just a few days more to the general election, and we're going to be on Wednesday. We know so everybody will go to the polls. Now we go right away in Bonth and talk to Joseph Morrison Amara. We are on standby, and don't forget, in case you want to be part, send your text to 076 470 400 so that you go for be part of the program. This is the Federation Link, where the link with sister station them all about the country, and then it's how we do. If you want to be part of this program, just send your text, or any how we do, you can listen to this program because they're live on with different area them, of course, to the province, inside we tune, even if you did Tonkolili, you never forget we because Radio Baft they carry this program. And even if they carry long, you will forget this program. We'll try for reach Joseph Morrison Amara as well. Like a little bit difficult for reach the terrain, so we'll try for see Usai will they go next. Yes, Mr. Jallo, Usai will they go next. We don't try both, but I think so for try some other side.
We Kono.
Alright, okay, let's try for reach Kono and talk to Dauda. We'll try for get Morrison. I think say Morrison they try for go na a location whereby he just flash me for tell we say na location. Think say we don't already get Morrison. Good morning, Joseph.
Yeah, good morning, Dan, and good morning, people in the Federation Link line this morning.
All right, tell what's in the Bonth district.
Dan, as for now, as people they hope for, may they going to March 7th, I want for say bravo to the entire people in a Bond district, all political parties, independent candidates, and everybody for where they show political tolerance in this particular part of the country. Bonds in a one party district where I want for believe flag bearers or political parties they can campaign since we campaign they don't start from February 4th up to date. Will not get any major reports on violence on any political party where they campaign within the districts. Everybody free. In fact, most times, most of the aspirants they can enter at night and try to their campaign before morning. They don't left, or they get any reports. That one will be testified by even the CLM police and the observers where they within the district presently as I talk to you, and even the political parties where they visit and can campaign at the districts. But one for Mecca say we hope that we'll get fair and credible elections because of all the understanding where they don't show from where campaign don't begin and even up to now as I talk to you. Dan, as I talk to you this morning, we get one political party where today as campaign been already started at the All People's Congress and RNIP, we hope that they go there on street this morning for make sure that they able campaign to the people. As the People's Movement Democratic Change, UP and RUFP will be the last political parties and we go campaign inside Bond districts where they would hope that they will campaign. And this morning, Dan, the other thing I want to make people know, since we don't get the PCMP election on the 27th February, we've been left here with NEC been get for send invitation call to the 6 aspirants we stand for the PCMP. They call them a Freetown. We up to date. We're not able to really know what they go on now Freetown, but we hope that everything will come up fine and they return back. As presently, they're not there because it was on the second way the NEC being invited them to the for dinner office at exactly 10. The only thing I want to make people then know that we bound already the NEC don't they do a lot of preparation. They don't apply less efforts for see that they're able for do put all modalities in place for come March 7th. This morning, I'm able for make a talk to the district attorney officer when Sebora Kamara, and they been get for tell me say they don't prepare in list. We go able for short list all the NEC officials we get for take over the election activities in the districts. And he even tell me, disclose to me, say today will be the day where he go post a list for make people they know exactly which side they get for deploy them and which side they for go and when they for take off and go na the various working areas. But as for now, a lot of things are put in place. The civil society themselves, even yesterday, they been on here, the CGG, the women in situation room, been there na radio, engage the people, try to talk to them about peaceful election and violence for inside this particular election. So a lot of things they don't put in place. And all that, I want for make a just tell you, say, bonds get forget free, fair, and credible election. And peacefully, we know halal and no good. For Federation Link, OGI, OGP, Joseph Morrison, Amara, Voice of Women Radio, Bonds.
Thank you very much, Joseph. Joseph, the report from both. We try for go Kono and enjoying Dauda. For Dauda give you exactly what's in the Kono districts this morning. This is our Federation Link. As I tell you, the link we other sister station all about the country. Good morning, Dauda.
Good morning, Dan, and good morning, the entire team of OGI.
It's okay. What's in the Kono district?
Econo, peaceful. Everything they go as planned. One thing people they use different people for describe Kono, but now a different Kono we see now because most of the political parties them when they come on radio.
Hello, Dawish.
Yes, the ONS, we they on top of security business, we don't come and explain what the restriction they will be Wednesday. Advise people them we go register in a far off village. Tuesday, many go move peaceful one to go because Wednesday will be only one way network accredited we get the pass. And also as the campaign they round up, the APC we done the campaign when we see the flag bearer we commission 6 megawatts. We don't serve to expand the electricity for Kono district. And also today we will be the final round of the SFPP that serve the galvanized support around the district for welcome the flag bearer retired Brigadier Julius Madabiu, and also along with the NURP, whether the National Unity and Reconciliation Party, whether they serve do today or receive their own flag bearer. The next we of course did before for this year, so the Commissioner for the Eastern Region, we can't talk specifically on voter education because I want to we people need to know because you not get the knowledge when you go that box you will make the right decision. So they may take on the street, this is different area like the marketplace, which I vote at them for telling how we for vote because Kono district they get multi-ward them we get for vote for different people them. We then did the ongoing and today back we will go for continued sensitization on the voter education where the Eastern Commissioner says it's paramount because Nadandi will make a mark inside this 2018 election. For OGI, we want to take this special opportunity for congratulate your brother when I'm the manager for McKinney Senior as he don't get a master's degree we all proud of and we say bravo and congratulations. Thank you from OGI in Adora Kama Koidu City.
It's okay. Thank you very much, Dawish. Well, we what's how to go next, Mr. Jallo? We want for a look. So I've just get a few minutes, but at least let we try for look some other area whereby we go try for reach and see what's how we for go, but. Then we go Kenema and see what's in happen.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we go Kenema and see what's in happen. And talk to Ahmed Kalon and see if we go forget Ahmed Kalon. Ahmed Kalon from Kenema district. Don't take some time. We're not able for reach. So they'll get something from Kenema. Yeah, good morning, Ahmed. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, how the Kenema district look like?
Kenema, quiet, but it's very peaceful. All of the day yesterday, the people in Kenema to map the way for the flag bearer and presidential candidate of the Sierra Leone People's Party, retired Julius Madabiu. All man they find own dance from morning till night, very late. Madabiu they get for come, but at the end of the day, they go now so feed. Who said they be the old cacao so? Well, the cacao so feed yonder the jam park people then go to Boku because now be the last day down there for the SLPP for do rally inside Kenema district. And you know, say na Kenema and Kailahan district, the SLPP be supposed to do their last rally. So being that Kailahan district now place where get almost every constituency get independent candidates, and the SLPP, the parties, the independent candidates and are from them. Like constituency 007 where Nataru, the person with an independent candidate now, na person will be demand for the SLPP team, but it not get. Now then kind similar things happen almost all the other areas and where they give symbol. So Madabiu began for spend long time for talk to the people in Kailahan district before it finally reached Kenema district late yesterday. Everybody they prepare and they see people, then they move here and there, they talk to people and say, early morning I forgo vote to with rumors who are not going to be able to tell because I know they work on rumors, but everybody believes say the earlier they go vote, now the better for them. As you know, the social media they don't pass some kind of fake news say
Some people they buy voter ID card, and then they buy them for duplicator so that early morning and they force they go vote. So you will hold the card where you go now, they will say no, you don't vote. They even forget say the first day where they get for check. But all the rumors on them are part of the social media the activity. By and large, Kenema, this is very calm, very cool, and everybody they in high gear for prepare now for the election come Wednesday.
It's okay. All the same, apart from the election, what about, is there any small development they happen at Kenema?
For now, as I used to report, two major things now the road and electricity. The electricity don't come down. As you know, na hydro, na water, electricity they use. But this electricity don't come down. It can take some, then they ration out. And from understanding in the dry, so the water don't dry, na the power station na bow, when a generator, na they supply Kenema. So in the rains, where water they Kenema back, they supply bow and Kenema. But for now, the electricity distribution is really not too good because it can take like one whole day, 24 hours, some area, not they get some day, they go even beyond that. So electricity don't they down. They much talk about Blama Road where the rumor and information be done this day, then go done before the election. That one day, people that they look at and say it's not possible for now because they work a day far forth. They see the and drainage, and then they say it can go after some days, they stop, or some weeks, they stop. So we don't see much people on the ground really for do the drainage, for do the road work. And that don't be a political item because plenty of people in Kenema, they compare Kenema as a regional headquarter town with then other regional headquarter towns in the country and some other district headquarter towns. And say, since that road did not make, it's like, then see and say, if government want to make the road, they make the road. But government, on one hand, go say, you don't award the contract. And when you talk to the contractors, they tell you, say, yes, we don't win the contract, but the money will for take the work, you know, they. So if money not there, how will they do the work? So at the end of the day, the people then will continue for the without good road.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Kalon. Thank you. It's okay, Mr. Jallo. Log us some text message them.
Yeah.
Log us some text message.
Okay. The text message. See,
They're plenty.
they're plenty.
Well, I can read them.
So
You'll
it's a call from NEC for accreditation. Opposition allow people to defend your accusations. You spoke over 5 minutes. Nobody interrupt you.
Don't know that.
Baseless.
Okay.
I will vote on March 8th for 7 Tio and his running mate, Salon Trump from Dombolo. Please, Sierra Leoneans, let us tolerate each other's opinions for peaceful elections on March 7, 2018. Say yes to political tolerance from Timberland in Porty Junction. The launching of the ambulance service is a welcoming news. I hope it will benefit the needy in the poor from Umar Bundu, Deep Water. Theo, we are not surprised. We know the angle you are coming from. You always sound more negative in your presentation. Mohammed from Kisi. Do ya a big all Salon people for vote who that go put Salon first from Abdul Baki Nabu City. Politics is going in different dimension. Tearing of banners, throwing stones amongst themselves, giving political threatening to themselves. But mind you, only one Mama Salon we have, ABG of Blessed, Texas. Mada Bio is going to be the next president come March 7, 2018 because of his democratic ability from Sori Dumbuya in Dauda Town, Kenema City. You people are afraid of talking the truth. Theo is the right track. Please, let's say the truth. Is good, man. For many of us, Theo is the reason why we listen to the program. Chelsea from Barry Chelsea at Duazak. Dan Moss and Mr. Jallo, keep up for protecting your job until March 2018 from IA Bar from Boto Waterside. Hi SLBC, our general election is on this way. Please keep preaching the good news of peace.
One more text, one more.
You get 10 more.
No.
Time, because of time.
Salon no to police state. Please, Mr. Office, cool down your temper. For the London, Tarawali, Wellington. The text message, there's so many.
So plenty.
Yeah.
There's so plenty.
There's so plenty that we're not able to
read. Time for round up. Mr. Jallo, tell them, Usai, then go able to forget the balance text. If
yeah. Or the other text messages, you will go on our website, www.ugi.gov.sl. You will go able to see the other balanced text messages and but because of time we're not going to read all.
Therefore say give round up message now.
I just remind listeners and say here we try for be objective and that we are law abiding citizens. We not go look, Sierra Leone come first before we own personal interest. And whatever we say here, that for the interest of Mama Sierra Leone. We not go there here again if we not get an evidence based something for talk. Say this person has so he did, for just get an then the rumor then we not believe in that. Whatever we say is something authentic. You see. So with the ask say when then they go vote, they see controllers and they follow the procedures. The one that when are aged people then go give them the opportunity for make them vote. The one that when are disabled then go give them such an opportunity again. Do you not come with Kuskas business? Go vote for the person we believe say go able to make Mama Salon. See for yourself and look at all the voting people and don't talk. This and that voting they able to do. You vote wisely because your credibility can number one. And when you vote for the person who can make this country, yourself will be part of the development of Mama Salon. So there and that will they plead. And the communicate waiting them pull for restrictions of vehicle, do you allow abide by that for the betterment of Mama Salon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Theo.
Yeah, I'm glad Mr. Jallo says say for put the interest of the country first. Now that the basis of my argument was say the president for London Radisson Blue Hotel than for them particularly.
It's misconstrued.
No.
Okay, let me go. Misconstrued. Yes. I have no problem. We want to say congratulations to we brother Sine. Well, this kind of limit continue for go, brother. Then for those states say we are not under the authority of the police, whether they get forgiven the 8 month supply. Now we this way advocates still they give them. So that shows that we are the ones taking care of them. Then of course Mr. Mohamed Bangura, I will don't talk about lifeboats. Just for let afraid the matter where related to the 8 boats them, they be whole land they go lock up na Padema Road for 20 good days. And this country we have to be careful because the principles on which we operate on now unity, freedom and justice, they all seem to be lacking. And this is a cause for concern to all of us. And Monday, now the last day for campaign. So all political party, Monday they for close, and all radio stations, every other policy where they carry political jingles, this and that. Monday, now the very, very last day where you for do that. Tuesday, now a cooling off period, and Wednesday, we'll all go and go vote. Polling stations they go open by 7 o'clock, but make sure say the day before that because long queues get for day all over the places. Then lastly, the Click Boys with brothers. I tell them the last time say they big find them 300,000 loans. 1 million loans or 3 months imprisonment. You not gonna believe that most I was there. They all come out on the same day, which means somebody went in and paid for them. No, I know. If I talk now, you see where you see.
No, the thing is,
no, but
talk about an evidence based. No,
listen to me.
Whether they
it's
come out,
the fact that they all came out together and
that doesn't mean
somebody paid for them, and that shows that they are being tolerated for the young people.
That's your opinion.
The Click Boys are convicts. The Click Boys are convicts, and they are not supposed to take part in the election. Is that against something you want to?
No.
They're not supposed to vote.
What I tell you?
They are convicts.
No.
No, they are convicts.
No.
They are convicts. They cannot vote.
No.
So you don't see the point?
No.
That's it. You're trying to say?
No.
The click boys are convicts and they're not supposed to vote.
If they don't find them
guilty,
if they don't find them guilty, you understand it, and then don't pay them fine, you understand? You know, go punish somebody for a crime twice.
They are convicts.
You understand it? No, but what they try to say here is this:
if the mediation parliament,
they need the vote,
but they're at liberty.
I try from a very informed position.
No, but if they're if a prisoner, somebody in prison, no, they take part in the election.
All right.
But if you are at liberty, why not?
I'm categorically they're not supposed to take part.
You know how many people they don't convict?
No, because nobody's monitoring that. No, but even for the click boys, nobody's got to monitor that. They have got to vote. But right level, they're not supposed to vote because they are convicts.
With a round up, thank you very much.
It matters not.
It may not matter.
No. As long as you understand that the people then get the liberty, you understand they then get right for vote.
I see. I'm learning something strange.
Thank you very much. All right, that's how we round up. Plenty thanks to Theophilus and Mr. Jallo. Of course, I believe so. I enjoyed the program. Well, March 7 is on Wednesday, so everybody stand by for votes for Udachi Filse for run this country. Well, so today we will meet back. I want to say plenty thank you to all the listeners, and I say good morning to Mio Momi. Of course, Aja Ramatukake, good morning, and of course to all we listen at them. Me technical man sorry Aja, and so to go meet back again. That must say the Bushuna a pleasant and good Sunday. Bye bye.
Radio.
Yes, at the listing radio, and all waiting at the listing. Not get it, not get till. Government just they do all what it feel for doing at the country. Corruption they all side. For layman get irrational safe. Now walk.